Blockchain.
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 Blockchain technology, known for its security and transparency, is beginning to transform government and public sector operations by making them more efficient, accountable, and trustworthy. By leveraging blockchain, governments can manage data more effectively, deliver services with greater transparency, and build public trust. One key application of blockchain in public administration is managing public records. Documents such as property deeds, birth certificates, and educational credentials can be stored securely on blockchain, providing an immutable and accessible record. This shift reduces the risk of data fraud, loss, or corruption, and simplifies administrative processes, cutting costs and allowing citizens to verify their records without sacrificing data security. Blockchain can also revolutionize voting systems by enabling secure digital voting. Each vote is recorded as a transaction on the blockchain, ensuring it cannot be altered or deleted, and making election processes more transparent and trustworthy. This method can increase voter turnout by making voting more accessible, reduce the costs of physical polling, and curb voter fraud. Governments also manage extensive supply chains, particularly in sectors like healthcare and infrastructure. Blockchain can track the distribution of goods, enhancing safety and efficiency by ensuring transparency and verifying authenticity. Additionally, blockchain-based smart contracts can automate procurement and financial processes, only executing payments when contractual conditions are met, which reduces opportunities for corruption and mismanagement. Blockchain technology can also create tamper-proof digital identities, enabling citizens to securely access public services. However, challenges like technological complexity, scalability, regulatory issues, and the need for cultural change must be addressed for successful integration. Despite these challenges, blockchain holds the potential to make public administration more transparent, secure, and efficient. Improving transparency and accountability in public services builds trust and makes services more efficient. Governments can achieve this by using open data initiatives that share information like budgets and spending, allowing the public to monitor resource allocation and hold officials accountable. Digital services also contribute by providing citizens with platforms to request and track services, ensuring greater visibility and reducing corruption. Participatory budgeting, where citizens are involved in deciding how public funds are allocated, empowers communities and aligns spending with public needs. Blockchain technology can further enhance transparency by providing secure, traceable records of transactions and funds. This could reduce fraud and corruption, as data on the blockchain can only be altered by collusion among network participants. Social media also plays a role by allowing real-time communication between governments and citizens. Evaluation frameworks that assess service effectiveness can help maintain accountability by making these evaluations public. Challenges remain, including resistance within institutions, the digital divide, and privacy issues, but dedicated strategies can help overcome these obstacles. Overall, these efforts can make public services more transparent and effective. Blockchain is proving transformative in areas such as voting systems and land registries. In voting, blockchain can create secure and tamper-proof records, eliminating fraud and making voting more accessible, which could boost voter participation. Estonia is a leading example, using blockchain to secure digital voting and ensure that votes are counted accurately. This system makes remote voting possible, increasing inclusivity in the democratic process. Land registries also benefit from blockchain. Traditional methods of recording land transactions can be cumbersome and vulnerable to corruption. Blockchain provides an immutable ledger that simplifies ownership verification and reduces fraud. Sweden and Georgia are among the countries exploring blockchain land registries to enhance transaction transparency and security. Other applications include healthcare, where blockchain can store patient data securely and ensure only authorized access. In finance, blockchain reduces transaction times and costs, while in intellectual property, it protects rights by recording ownership on an unchangeable ledger. These applications highlight blockchain's potential to revolutionize data management and transaction verification across different sectors. The public sector faces several challenges when implementing blockchain. One major challenge is the technology's complexity, which can make it difficult for non-technical stakeholders to understand and adopt. Integrating blockchain with legacy systems is another hurdle, as these existing systems may not be compatible and may require costly upgrades. Scalability is also a concern. While blockchain is theoretically scalable, processing a high volume of transactions quickly can be challenging. Energy consumption is another issue, particularly with consensus mechanisms like proof of work. Legal and regulatory complications arise due to blockchain's immutable nature, which conflicts with data privacy laws such as the EU's GDPR. Security vulnerabilities and privacy concerns are also significant, especially in the public sector, where protecting sensitive information is critical. Cultural resistance to change within government institutions can further slow blockchain adoption. Initial costs for implementation, training, and system upgrades can be high, creating budget challenges. Governments need to address these issues by investing in education, setting clear regulations, and conducting pilot projects for smooth transitions. Several projects illustrate the successful use of blockchain in public services. Estonia has been a pioneer, integrating blockchain into its governance since 2012. The technology secures health records, legal documents, and national identification, boosting both security and trust. Sweden's land registry uses blockchain to speed up property transactions, reducing paperwork and preventing fraud. This project ensures that property transactions are accurate and up-to-date for all parties involved. Georgia's land registry also benefits from blockchain, providing citizens with transparent and secure property verification. The UK's National Health Service, NHS, has collaborated with a technology company to use blockchain for enhancing data security. This project aims to improve data management across healthcare facilities while protecting patient privacy. Singapore's blockchain initiative for identity verification allows citizens more control over their data while accessing public services. These examples show that blockchain can modernize public services, making them more secure and efficient. Such successes encourage further exploration and adoption by other governments. Blockchain's future role in civic engagement is promising, potentially transforming public participation. Blockchain can make government processes more accessible and transparent, fostering trust and boosting involvement. For example, blockchain-based voting systems could make elections more secure and inclusive, encouraging higher voter turnout and enhancing confidence in democratic outcomes. Blockchain can also streamline government interactions by digitizing services such as license registrations. This would reduce bureaucratic delays and make services more transparent, with records accessible on a public ledger. Blockchain can also support direct civic participation by allowing communities to propose and fund projects, giving them a greater voice in decision-making. Participatory budgeting could be enhanced with blockchain, as citizens could track how funds are spent, deterring corruption and mismanagement. When combined with technologies like AI and IoT, blockchain could further strengthen civic engagement. Data from urban sensors could be secured using blockchain, ensuring reliability for public discussions and decisions on city planning and environmental issues. However, challenges such as technological literacy, digital divides, and privacy must be addressed. With strategic planning, education, and collaboration, blockchain has the potential to reshape civic engagement, making governance more inclusive and transparent.